Okay, going after some Model 2 competitors here. More detailed, getting out of the price range, the sub 30K price range. This is the Equinox EV. It's a Chevy, and you can see the starting price is 33.6. As shown, 45.5. That is, well, not quite double, but very nearly double what the Model 2 will be. So we've got a direct competitive edge here. This is US made. We don't know what the foreign component value is, but it's not facing the basic tariff that others. And again, this is going to lose the EV credit. So the $7,500 credit. Let me just switch this over to the video. Okay, what we have now is we have a video here of the vehicle. We're going to turn the groovy music down. Pretty conventional looking, like all the other blob cars we had mentioned. Not too exciting. It looks like a Chevy. These all look like, the GM EVs all look like a nice car with some doodads on it to make it look like an EV. It doesn't feel like the new like the Teslas do. Here's a look at the car. I don't find it bad, but it's like a bridge car. It's not really an EV. It's a regular car with EV stuff. It's 40K. Let's say 40K. So there it is. I don't know. I think, of course, you got hatchback and so forth, but it doesn't look to me like it's going to be compelling to someone that would be a Tesla, considering a Tesla. Okay, so this is the second under 30K, and this is like $100 under 30K. It's 29.9. They say it's less than that, but that's what the flag says in one of the descriptions here on the web. This is the Nissan Leaf, the notorious Leaf, which was seen as a pretty poor. It didn't have cooling and was air-cooled battery and so forth. But I think it's got a 50 kilowatt battery, which is about half of a normal Tesla. So that would put the range at like 150. Let's take a look at what the car looks like. Again, 29.9. Okay, now let's see. Overview. Let's take a look at the gallery. Here's the Leaf gallery. Exterior. Let's see. All right, well, that's it. Interior. There you go. There's the interior. And, again, pretty conventional. That's an interesting looking gear shift. Pretty conventional. You got your low res. What is that? Probably a 7-inch, 10-inch screen. Let's take a look in the back. There's your back seat. And it's attractive. Again, this is probably the higher end model. Okay. The black cloth seats. I prefer cloth seats. But anyway, this looks like, again, a car from the 80s with a battery in it. Let's take a look. And they have an SV, which is a fancy version. And I watched out of spec reviews on this, and they were excited by it, but they wanted to know what the price was. Let me just give you an overview. Everything's up front, the motor, the converters, everything. There's no frunk on this. And again, with the base model, you got 120 miles range. Okay. Nissan Leaf walk around. Let's see if we can get this to play.
Hey everybody, this is the Nissan Leaf. Leaf is a legend. Since its debut in 2010, Leaf owners have driven over 8 billion miles globally. Nissan used all this experience to create the most innovative Leaf to date. It's got an exterior that slices through air. It's intuitively designed, surprisingly spacious, and packed with the latest available tech. Driving Leaf is truly an electrifying experience, and we're going to start by figuring out which Leaf is right for you. With Leaf, you've got options. The S model has a range of up to 149 miles. If you need to go farther, step up to the SV Plus for enhanced performance and up to 212 miles per charge. Let's talk about Leaf's next level technology.
Okay, so we can see these are some yesterday
when a car
features.
That works out for you, Leaf has a camera system that helps you
but,
see and sense more on all four sides.
You know,
intelligent around view monitor gives you a virtual
tariff-free
sub
30K
all sides when you park.
Competitor, and they say tariff-free from tariffs, so I don't know if that's content tariffs. I think it's from the main tariff. But
when you're backing out of your parking spot or driveway,
it's a pretty interesting car. 120 miles. I'm hoping the Tesla will produce more range than that. We'll have to see. I don't think the range has been announced. 120 miles is light use. You know, for light use around town,
because Leaf's an EV, there's
you're
no
going to have to have
conventional transmission.
Charging
This means you can stretch out your legs and carry more stuff. With the
So,
seats up, Leaf easily accommodates.
And you know,
up to
they got the
5,
hatchback
and still
here,
gives
which
you ample
is
room for luggage.
very
With the seats
important
down, Leaf
for
can fit a bike.
consumers.
No need to pop off the wheel, it just slides right in. With Leaf, you'll have room for just about any adventure.
I think it's recharging. Let's see what they say.
If you know how to charge one of these, then you know how to charge one of these. At home, just plug your Leaf into your level 2 charger. You'll be fully charged in 7.5 hours with the S model or 11 hours with the SV Plus, which means every morning Leaf wakes up refreshed, recharged, and ready to go. If you want to supercharge, ask Leaf to find you a level 3 DC fast charger.
Okay, this is mentioned too, DC fast charging.
45 minutes. Just enough time to call an old friend and catch up. How easy is that? Thoughtfully designed with versatility and tech that smooths out your drive.
I don't know if the other charge port is NACS or not, but it only does DC fast charge. That is the key. It only does DC fast charging. It does not do. Okay, this is out of spec reviews. I just wanted to show you this credit. I've been watching this channel for years. I'm going to move this back so you can get a better view. And let's play the video.
$1,000 range for the big battery option. So I think that's going to be totally acceptable. And it looks to be, you know, pretty nice inlet port. I've never seen NACS.
Okay, I'm going to cut to my own narration here. Here's the thing. On this model, there's a NCIS on one side and a Tesla charge port on the other. The Tesla charge port only does DC fast charging, not regular Tesla. And that is the, what is that? The J11777, whatever the heck it is. So it's two different charging ports. This is for AC charging. For DC charging, you got the Tesla port. So when you're out on the road, you're not going to be able to use the Tesla charger except for the DC fast charger, which is going to cost you more. They have a lot of them now. Might not make a difference. Those two charge ports are still, you saw on the front of that, they changed the design since this review 2 weeks ago. They're both on the nose of the car. Now this is just to show you there's no frunk. It is water cooled now. And it's a totally modern EV. So back at it again. Now we got the hinky charging, but we got the hatchback form factor. This is cloth seats. basic car. Now they have it, 120 miles range, probably a 50 kilovolt battery, as I said before. Now they have 29,280, so it beats 30K. Okay. And then, there's the extras. Okay. And that's $1,140, and that brings the price to $30,420. So actually, it does not come in under 30K. It's $30,420, and we can see, so this should say 30,420. And there are the additional costs, shipping and handling. Okay. So, again, this should be $30,420. So, there's your competitor. Hinky charging. New and improved. No self-driving. Looks like a blob car. But they're close. If you absolutely positively don't want to buy a Tesla, this will get you close. We'll see if Tesla can beat this price. I think they have the tech beat.